Hi everybody, this is Diane. I have been doing a little bit of prep work this morning. I finally got all my paper clips that I had started glued together. So I've got a bunch of paper clips that I can add to these journals. And I organized. I had little piles of ephemera laying on my desk here yesterday, and it just became very difficult to find what I wanted because they get mixed up. So I just spent some time organizing this, and this is pretty full. There is a lot of ephemera and then handmade stuff and vintage stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to keep it all organized as I continue working. I had Teddy here yesterday, and while he was in school, I was busy working on this. And on his breaks, we were watching the original Jumanji movie from, I think it was 1995, with Robin Williams. And we loved it. I mean, I've seen it before. We've both seen it before. But we both loved it. And so next time he comes in 2 weeks, it'll be spring break for him, so he won't have classes. And we are going to watch the 2 newer versions of Jumanji, which should be fun. But anyway, that's what I did. I didn't do a video because I was just in and out of here. But I did get a lot done in here, so I can translate this into the other journals. First thing I'm going to do is fill my bottle. I already filled this one. But I thought I would do it on camera while I talk because I get so many questions. Because when I use this bottle, you can't see what brand it is. And I've talked about it a lot. But I get new viewers, and they want to know what kind of glue are you using and where'd you get these bottles. So this is Fabri-Tac glue by Beacon. And the nozzle, the nozzle has a hole that's too big. And I think this one is open, but I've had them where you had to snip it to get the glue out. And then it makes the nozzle, the hole, even bigger. So it's ridiculous to try to glue small paper items with it. So, and I'm not the one that thought of this. Other people did it first, but these are called Sweet Sugar Bell frosting bottles. So they're the kind you would use for cake decorating. And I got them from Amazon. I'm not sure that you might be able to get them at Joann's. But then I just fill the bottle, and I'll talk some more about what this contraption is. But once I use it, this part gets glued on. I can't take it off, so I just take off this part to refill. And then I just carefully pour from my Fabri-Tac bottle into this bottle. And you have to be careful. I'll probably make a mess. It's quite viscous, but it's pouring a lot better. The last couple of bottles I had, I think they were just getting old, and they got so thick that it took forever to fill the bottle. So this is filling up quickly. So there is a hole in the frosting tip, and the frosting tip comes with the bottle, with this bottle, the frosting bottle. There's a hole in the tip, and of course you have to cover that. So, and again, none of this was my idea, but you get a rust-proof, like a stainless steel straight pin, which they're not easy to find. I think I may have found a box in one of the stores, but I had to read, to make sure I was getting stainless steel or rust-proof. Okay, I did it without spilling. Look at that. And then I just put this back on, and there's just a little bit left in there. So there is a little hole there, and you have to cover that. So again, you get the rust-proof pin. Let me see what I have here. I can't, sorry. This little box here, I think it's a Dritz, and I don't know if I think I got this in one of the stores, craft stores, but the pins are quite short, so it wouldn't work in here because I use it on this bottle. The pin doesn't stick out very far. Look how messy these are. because of the glue, and then, you know, stuff sticks to the glue. But I use these little Dritz pins in this bottle. So I got some from Amazon, and they were, I don't see them in here, the box. They were a box of T-pins like this. And they come in different sizes. There's another of the short ones. I have extras all put together for when I lose a cap while I'm working. I have a bunch of extras. I can cap it with a new one, a new old one. And then when I find the new one, or the one I lost, I can just throw them in here. And I have some that aren't used yet. So I get these knitting needle caps. I'm getting ahead of myself. First, I was talking about the pins. And I suppose you can just use a pin. Just stick a pin in there. But the pins would be so easy to lose. And I think the cap helps anyway. So this is a knitting needle cap. And it doesn't have a hole in the top, but you can easily pierce it with one of these pins. So just poke your pin through the knitting needle cap, and it comes out there. Of course, this is the short pin, and then you're all set, and you just pop it on top of stick it in the hole of your nozzle. This is Verily Art Precision Craft Glue, which I probably won't get again because this part keeps popping out when I pull this off. This comes with it. But it's the same as Art Glitter Glue. This was a little cheaper, so I wanted to try it. The glue works well, but I have trouble with this part wanting to come out. So it's about the same. This little nozzle thing is about the same as the Art Glitter Glue. So anyway, this is what we're talking about today. So it's a knitting needle cap, and I get these from Amazon or wherever you can buy knitting needles. So Hobby Lobby has them, probably Joann. Well, Joann's is closing. And they come in a package with these pretty colors. They're silicone and different sizes. So the little size, I think, is too small. I may not have even kept the smallest size because they were just too small. But yep, they work, and this is what I use. So that's enough time spent on that. I'm just going to make a little card with this little girl that I cut out of a book. She is from a Gyo Fujikawa illustrated book. I Googled Gyo Fujikawa recently, and all I remember is that she was born in San Francisco. So she is American, but of Chinese descent. Is it Chinese? I think so. No, maybe it's Japanese. But her illustrations are so cute.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I don't know why my tablet is trying to communicate with me. So that was a little startling. So I'm just going to make a little card that will probably end up being clipped to a page. Like that. Simple. And I have all of these here because I got them out one day to make a little project that I saw somebody had on their videos. I don't remember if it was Carla Frizzell or somebody else, but they had a digital of bingo cards. And this is a sheet, a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbooking paper that had the design of digital cards, but they have different, or bingo cards, but they have different words, and they're a little flimsy because they're paper. But anyway, whoever it was had, very simple, had a merchandise tag like this here, and some circular design over here. So I'm going to punch some paper with my punch. That might be too big. And the next size might be, well, maybe that one will work. This one is 2.5. This one, I don't know. I didn't write on it. Oh, it says 2 inches. This one will probably work. So I'm just going to select. I think that yellow would be cute. See if I like this size. I'll cut one with this and see if I like this size. Yeah, I think I actually do like the bigger one better. So it was just something like this. I would leave the string on. These were Kool-Aid dyed. I got these from my friend Jill, I think. Jill or Leslie. Years ago. She sent me a whole bunch of them. I'll just leave it on, but make it shorter. And then I could add a cute little element here, little ephemera piece. Let me see if I have anything little here. These are all book images. Just a little flower would be cute. I like that one. I think I'll just use this pink one. Yeah, that's cute. I think I would like to make this a little sturdier, and then this could be a tuck spot when it's done. Yesterday was windy and chilly, and with some rain scattered throughout the day. And today it's going to get up to 70. That's cute, isn't it? Yeah, I think I like that. It's a different shape than what I saw on YouTube because this is a longer card than what the digital was that they were using. Cute. Let's do one more. Let's do a pink one. That's cute. Okay, so I have 2, and I'll probably make some more, but not on camera. And I could hang a bulb pin with a little charm or something from here. I think I have a bulb pin right in here where it doesn't belong. Doesn't belong with the paper clips. This will remind me. Guess I'll just hang it on the thread for now. So I can maybe use some of these images to make some more later. So now I'm going to see if I can add this into my journal. See if I can put it in the last signature. I'll just put it right there, I think. Maybe on this magazine page. Okay, now I'm going to just start putting some stuff in a signature other than mine. We are going to start working on, here it is, it's buried. I want to do the 2 that are the same size and then move on to the other 2 that are slightly bigger. It just is too much to try to do 4 at once. But as I'm making pieces, like the bingo things I just made, I can make 4 of those and then set aside 2 of them. That would help a lot. All right, so I said I wanted to do a collage on this with just some random pieces that I might find. So I have this little digital portion of a measuring tape and this arrow that I stamped on blue paper and cut out. So what else might I add to this? I have this little box here with small pieces. Some of them are stamped. And some are just random little pieces that are, some of them are vintage. Like this. Looks like it came off a cigarette box or something, and it's written in probably Spanish. It says centavo. That's cute. That'll do. I'll just use this. And then I have some pages that came out of these 2 smaller books, and I want to make a tag. It'll be about 3 inches wide, 2 3/4 inches wide by 6 1/2. So I'm just looking for an image that would look good with that size. I mean, that would. That's cute. Make sure it fits in there. Nope, I gotta trim it a little bit more. And I have a tablet that I've had for a long time. I'll show it to you. It's 8x8 paper pad from 7 Gypsies. And it's cardstock, double-sided. Doesn't need to be double-sided for this project, but it's ledgers and papers to write on. I had it in a 12x12 also. Bought them from Hobby Lobby years ago. And I'm just going to start using them. I don't know what I was waiting for. I have used them, just not like I should be. So I'm just going to glue this to that, and you'll have the back of that to write on. So obviously I cut some off of this piece already. And I will end up sewing around this just for looks. Got paper sticking to my fingers. And then I used this cute washi tape that I got from, was it Cartabella? I don't remember, but I bought it from a Cherry on Top, I think, online. Anyway, it's called My Dear, but it's D-E-E-R, and it's got adorable retro animals and children, and some cameras on it. I got a little 8x8 paper pad of this too, but I'm just using some of the washi tape here. This goes on this, and this goes on this. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a little more collage in here, and I'm going to put a cute greeting card in here. Oh use one of the little cluster pieces that I made. These are little vintage gift seals. I'm looking for, I have a whole bunch of these little tiny chicks, and they're in a little packet. Oh, here they are. I put them back. I want to use them because I have so many of them. Aren't they cute? I'm going to put one of these down here, and I'll use something up here. It says happy wishes. A bluebird. I like the shape of that there. I'll just use that. Or a robin, I guess. It's not the right color for a robin. It has a red breast, but I don't think it's a bluebird. Anyway, it is a blue bird. I got a little box of these at a antique store or something a few years ago. This is the fun stuff. Well, it's all fun. This is my favorite fun stuff. Getting out my vintage ephemera and embellishing. I'm going to do something fun on this, on the back. I'm going to make a pocket with this elephant fabric. Do you remember when I got this at, I think I got it at a flea market. It's adorable. And I haven't done anything with it yet. I already tore a piece off, so let's use that. All right, so I'm gonna pick an image. I like this guy. And he goes with the blue background. Look at them, so cute. Maybe I'll do them because they'll be a contrast to the blue background. very windy out, blustery. I can't tear the fabric because it wasn't printed straight. I tried tearing it and it tore some of the elephants. Okay, now I want it to be bigger than this, so I need a piece of fabric to sew it to. I want this to be almost as wide as the page. How cute. I'm going to sew this and then I'll be back. I did the sewing on the pocket. I zigzagged around the elephant image and then I just did a straight stitch around the edge. And I will glue that to the page. But while I had paused the video to do that, I went ahead and made pockets for the others. They're just slightly wider, so it's not much. Just a tiny bit wider. And I added some tickets. These are tickets that were dry cleaning supplies that I picked up at a vendor mall when I was out shopping with my friend last year. And these are the colors that I had. So I used pink here because there's pink on that piece, and yellow as an accent color. And this one is red, except there's a tiny bit of blue, and I don't have blue. So I just got one of my blue tickets, and I do have this. This is part of the dry cleaning ephemera. So I did want the blue to be the accent though, because I didn't want it to be all red. So I think I'll just add a little bit of the red ticket portion to that too. I'm going to set these aside with the other journals, and these are the tags that will go in. These are some long repair tags advertising Schmetz sewing machine needles on the back. I believe that these were part of a Happy Mail one time. So I'll set all of these aside, and I will glue this to this pocket, or to this page. And I probably won't add anything to these tags, but I will include some ephemera that you can decorate your tags with, and some pages or whatever. I'll include some extras. So that'll go in there when the glue is dry. Might be kind of fun to find the letter that corresponds with the letter on that. Where did I put those? I don't remember. I'll have to look. I mean, I have some in here, but I think, yeah. I have a J and a P and an M and a G. That's cute. So G, P, and M. And I know I just dumped some in here, so this isn't all that I have. I just have to remember which container they're in. Yeah, I don't have the right letters so far, but hopefully I'll find some. All right, moving on. Try to keep the place tidy. And I think that's all we're doing to this page so far. I already added the fabric ruffle. There's supposed to be a lined paper there. I'm just going to add a digital journal card here. These are probably from KB and Friends. Has a cute little cow illustration on it. Now on this page, I'm going to do a little bit of a collage with a children's book illustration. I had this set aside for one of these. I'm going to be a tap dancer, she says. I think I'll cut the words out separate. And I'll use one of the tickets, dry cleaning tickets. And I have some vintage price stickers. I think these went in vending machines. Oops, let's leave it on there till I'm ready for it. This first. These dry cleaning ephemera pieces, I got a whole bunch of different things at a vendor mall. And they're not vintage, I don't believe, but they are one of my very favorite finds in recent years. I just got them last year. I was so excited. There I was at this vendor mall looking for vintage and antique things, and I came across these brightly colored dry cleaning supplies. There were some tags and tickets and all kinds of little things in bright colors, and they were so cheap. Like each of these rolls was $3. And I was just so excited. I think my friend Debbie was a little bit like, okay, what's the big deal? I mean, she knows what I make. She knows what I like. So she did understand, but they're not even vintage. But I love them. And I keep them all together in a drawer. It's out in the hallway. I have some Borden's coupons. I'm going to clip one here, and I'll clip Peter Pumpkin Eater. It came out of a little nursery rhyme book, and I put it on cardstock. And I'm going to add a fabric cluster here. Maybe I'll do it on this side. Yeah, I like that. I'll use this little purple one. Now I have some ephemera already made. I'm going to clip a piece here, and it is one of those index cards that I did following Carla Frizzell's example. She took an index card and then hinged another piece to it and did a collage with a children's book page background. So I'm just going to clip that right there. I don't know what to do on these yet, if anything. I already have that. Oh, this will be fun, and this will probably be the last thing for today. Now, I'm looking for this. It's a page from a penmanship and how to do lettering with these pens. So I want to take one of these images, and I have these cool things that I bought on Etsy. Probably the paper basket, but these are little, they're metallic to catch your attention. They're stickers that you would get in the mail, probably on a past due bill. Is there any reason why payment of this past due account has been withheld? If so, please tell us. If not, we ask for prompt payment at this time. And your remittance will be very much appreciated. Please, 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 please. They're reduced to begging. Supposing that you had this amount coming from us. So these are just payment reminders, and I thought they were so cool. So I'm going to use one of those on here along with one of these, and just a couple of papers for writing. So I got out my drawer full of lined papers, and I'll see what I can find. It's a copy dyed piece. This is a vintage notebook paper. do this and have this down here. And then you still have space to write. Yeah, it's fun, but you have space to write. So let's glue it down. I'm going to set these aside with the other things. Okay. This is a gummed piece, so I'm just going to glue it. You would wet it, lick it, or run it on a wet sponge or something. Okay, so that's a fun page, and hopefully I can reduce the video down to 45 minutes. I don't know how long it is because I paused it for a while. I have two separate videos that I have to patch together. But we got some work done in here, and we had some fun while we did it. So I'll be back. I don't know what the next video will be. I never know what the next video will be. We just take it as it comes. So I'll see you then, and I hope you're having a creative day. Bye.